Welcome everybody to the 8th episode of Two Dudes Podcast, the most uncensored podcast on the web. I am back. My name is John Madigan.
And I'm John Thomas.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in for another awesome, fun-filled, packed episode of Two Dudes Podcast.
And what a packed episode we have.
John, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. This just in, Giants, the New York Giants, finally won a goddamn game.
Thank God. You get your $1 coffee tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I get my $1 coffee, and the Jets are playing on Monday night. So if the Jets win, that means I get another dollar coffee. How do you like that?
There you go. Now, is it as many dollar coffees as you want? Can you just keep going back?
No.
So then, how do they know if you've already gotten one?
What was that?
How do they know if you've already gotten one?
Because when you scan your app, they automatically see that you already got it.
So you have to scan the app in order to get it?
Yeah, you have to be a Perks member in order to get a dollar.
Okay, so I can't just walk in. I'm not a Perks member. I can't just walk in tomorrow and be like, Giants won. Here's my dollar. Give me my damn coffee.
No, sorry. It doesn't work like that, John.
Okay.
I wish we could do that for beer. That would be awesome.
I don't drink coffee, so $1 beers. That'd be nice.
Yeah, but also Gail said she already tried that. She went to the Dunkin' Donuts out here, and then when she got to work, she tried it again. It didn't work.
Right. Hey, it happens. But
actually, you could probably get $2 coffees because she can use it on two different cards.
Sure, yeah. But I want to give first off an apology to my co-host and his son because we were supposed to record yesterday and I got super busy all day yesterday, a lot more busy than I thought I was going to be.
I bet you did.
And no, not like that.
All right.
No. But
remember, this is an uncensored podcast.
There you go. Not like that, no. But no, I was insanely busy all day. I was not anticipating any of it, and I was actually ready to record at 1 o'clock in the morning today. But you were sound asleep, so.
Well, yeah.
and I don't blame you for that. I'm just saying. So I do want to give an apology for that, especially because I didn't know you had Joseph. I don't know. I don't keep track what weekends you have him or whatnot. So I had no clue he had been waiting this entire time to do it. I hope I didn't upset him too much.
No, not really. But I told him that I actually have him for the day on Saturday. So if we do the podcast on Saturday, he'll be on.
Okay, perfect.
I think he has something to share with the world.
Yeah, I have tons of
but
things.
I can't. I told him I'm going to have him say it. I'm not going to, whatever. I'm not going to, burst his bubble or anything like that.
Wait, I don't know. Now I don't think I know what you're talking about.
No, he has something to say on
Joseph
the podcast.
Does.
And I know what it is, but I told him I'm not going to say anything until we do the next podcast.
That's fair. Fair enough.
That's cool.
Yeah, but I have a ton of things to talk about. First of all, I want to thank Danielle Cummings for coming on the show from the Heel Marks podcast last week because I couldn't make it because I was at Comic-Con.
Yeah, she did one hell of a show.
I do want to thank her sincerely for filling in. Very grateful, and I listened to the episode. And I never listened to the Two Dudes podcast on its own.
Really?
I can't listen back to myself because I'll just go nuts trying to fix everything about myself. I figured I have to let me be me. This is how I am. This is how I talk. And whatever it is. But right. If I start listening to myself, I will go friggin' nuts and I will try to fix every damn thing wrong with my voice. So it was kind of nice. I actually got to listen to the Two Dudes podcast yesterday. I guess Dude and Dudette, technically.
Dude and Dudettes, yeah, there you go. Actually, to tell you the truth, with Danielle, she's on the podcast, she tells you all the football stadiums she's been to. Right. Actually, as of now, she just went to Buffalo.
Okay.
She was watching Kaepernick get his ass kicked.
There you go.
By, the Buffalo Bills. And she said, I think in December, she's going down to Tampa Bay.
Correct.
I'm like, damn, woman. She's been all over the damn place, that woman.
Yeah, so definitely want to give a huge shout out to her. Make sure you guys go on iTunes, subscribe to the Heels Marks podcast.
Besides us.
And give them a 5-star review. Totally. She did a great job with you, and hopefully we'll have her back on in the near future.
Oh, yeah, we will.
Yeah, but what should we dive right into? What should we talk about?
Let's see. Why don't we just go by your Comic-Con experience?
Sure. Yeah. So I wasn't here last week. I was at New York Comic Con Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Had a hell of a time. Truly, truly, truly amazing experience. I got to meet the one and only Stan Lee, which was an honor in itself. Um, and I got his autograph, and I had there was one little thing that pissed me off though, and I'll talk about it.
Okay.
So basically, and I had discussed about this on podcasts past, whether or not I was going to get Stan Lee's autograph. And what I said before, it was $100 for Stan Lee's autograph plus the plus whatever the cost of the item is. So if it was a poster, it was $120. If it was a rare comic book, it was like $200. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I decided, like, you know what? All right, I'm gonna get Stan Lee's autograph. You know, it's his last time. I have the money to spend right now. And I didn't really care what he signed. I just wanted the autograph, you know? And so I bought just the cheapest thing that he was signed. So it cost $120. I got this nice 11 by 17 poster. It's a Stan Lee. It's his New York Comic Con one last time because it was his last time doing it. And nice big signature, you know?
All right.
And I bought it, and it was great. I didn't have to wait in line, so it allowed me to go do more things. And then this happened. Have you ever heard of the book publishing company Simon and Schuster?
No.
Okay, they're one of like the largest book publishing companies. I guarantee if you look at your bookshelf, you have at least 5 books published by them. They're one of the
Oh,
largest in the company.
right.
You know, they're one of the most reputable, most reliable, one of the most biggest. They are like top notch. And so
Mm-hmm.
I was walking past their booth, and this was later in the day, a couple of hours later. And as I do that, I see this little tiny sign, not this big sign, little tiny thing right on just a stack of books. It says, "Book signing with Stan Lee this Sunday. Get your tickets now." And so I said to the lady, I said, "Oh, Stan Lee's doing a book signing here?" And she said, "Yes, sir, he is." And I said, "Oh, how much?" And I'm thinking like 120, $130, you know, because his autograph's $100 everywhere, plus whatever the cost of the item is.
Okay.
She tells me $24.
Oh my God.
I was like, "What? What do you mean?" I'm like, let me get this explicitly clear. I'm
Right.
like, I'm going to be as clear as possible. Are you telling me for the grand total price of $24, no hidden fees, no nothing extra I have to do, I can meet Stan Lee and get his autograph and his autobiography for $24? And she said, "Yes, sir." So
Wow.
I did it.
So you're telling me you bought his book?
I bought the book for $24.
What did you do with the poster?
I got it. I already bought it because I couldn't get a refund on it.
Oh, okay.
But I figured I might, because everywhere else was selling it for at least $100. So I was saying I should at least I should at least you know, get this while I can, you know, because I'm not gonna be able to find this. And
Right.
so there you go. There's Stan Lee's autograph, and the other 2 people are the illustrators.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
Stan Lee's autobiography is actually a full-blown comic book.
Oh, that is freaking awesome.
You know, which I feel like is very you know, that's appropriate. You know, that's what it should.
Yeah. Oh,
The
I never seen an autobiography like that. That would be awesome.
Yeah, and it's actually I read the entire book on my way home from Comic Con,
Oh,
and I gotta say it was really good. So
yeah.
I do recommend Amazing, Fantastic,
So
Incredible
what are
by
you going to
Stan
do
Lee.
with the poster?
I'm gonna frame it.
Sell it.
What do you mean sell it?
Sell it on eBay.
You sell it when he dies, okay?
Oh, okay. Spoiler alert.
Which,
That's
by the way, judging by the looks of him, won't be too much longer.
I seen that. I thought you got a picture with Mr. Miyagi.
I know, right? Yeah, so I did get to meet him, and I also got a photo with him, a professional photo with him.
Oh, okay.
Now, they nickel and dime you for everything at Comic-Con. It cost me $10 to get an email of my photo, because of course I wanted the digital version so I can put it on Facebook and show everybody, you know? And
Right.
then when you're getting out, they give you, included with your purchase, already included, is a physical print. You get that for free.
Okay.
And then, but of course, right there, they're selling photo protective sleeves.
Oh, of course, they always sell that.
Of course, so it's like yeah, which I feel like that should be included. It's like, oh well, do you want to protect your photo or do you want it to get crumpled in your bag? It's like you choose.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So of course I bit the. I mean, it was only $5, but
yeah,
of course I bit the. I thought they would. I thought that would just come with it. You know, I didn't think they would nickel and dime you for that. But I did get the chance to meet Stan Lee at his last Comic-Con, and it was a complete honor. He was, very nice, great guy. And it said that he won't be doing it anymore, but I understand why, and I'm grateful for the opportunity.
Oh yes, health reasons.
Oh yeah, of course.
He's not drinking that ginseng tea anymore.
He was saying he can't even read the comic books anymore.
Wow.
He said they print them out for him in like this extra large print so he can try to read it, but he said it gets harder and harder every day.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh man, but it was an honor to meet him. Other than that, though, I did have a great experience at Comic-Con. I know. You and Danielle talking about it, and San Diego definitely gets a better Comic-Con, I would say. But I do think if you have the opportunity to attend a Comic-Con wherever
I would think like maybe next year but the thing is that it's too far for me. If you think about it, it's like gotta take the bus in. It's like $38 for me round trip, and doing it 3 days in a row is like forget about it.
Yeah. I'd take the bus in too. Not $38, but
yeah.
I mean, it cost me $13 a day, so 3 days. You have to.
Yeah, but that's something. Yeah, we'll figure something out or anything like that.
It is something that I think people should take part in, though. It is a lot of fun. I enjoy it it's once a year. I feel like it's personally worth it. But other than that, I had a great time. Met a lot of cool people. I got to meet Luis J. Gomez, who's one of the biggest podcasters out there. He's on the lead.
Is that the one, the rattlesnake or something like that?
Puerto Rican rattlesnake, yes.
Puerto Rican rattlesnake.
Which I think is such a badass nickname, He's on the Legion of Skanks podcast and the Real Ass podcast. He gets.
Oh, really? Okay.
He gets he gets hundreds of thousands of downloads. In the podcast world, he is like, top notch. So
really?
it was an honor to meet him. I think he's like number 15 on the iTunes charts, type of thing. Like he's
really wow. That is so. Hey, you could be up there.
And it was nice that he took time out of his day. I had messaged him on Facebook asking if we can meet at Comic-Con. And after the panel, when everyone cleared out, he actually came over to me specifically to come meet me. He signed an autograph, took a picture. Such a nice guy, top notch. But don't fuck with him because he will fuck with you a lot worse.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
But John, how was your weekend? Enough about my Comic-Con.
Pretty good. What was it yesterday? What we did? Oh, speaking of yesterday, we went to Yestercades, which is a arcade in Red Bank that has old school games.
I wish we had one of those. I wish we had one of those in Staten Island.
It would just be stolen.
I would
probably be like bootleg.
No, I would.
The prices were pretty good. It was $8.75 for 1 hour, and after that, you get charged every 15 minutes. Or you can have a one-day pass, $25. You can get in. You can go in and out anytime you want.
Oh, the $25.
But you're in Red Bank, so really, what do you need a pass for? So me and Joseph got like 1 hour things, and we were just playing whatever. It was pretty good. I mean, you name it. And now Joseph says that he likes pinball.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he likes pinball. I was called the pinball wizard back in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I love pinball myself, and it's really cool. They're actually coming out with Marvel Pinball now for the Xbox and the PlayStation as a game.
Oh, really? Nice.
And I like Marvel's lucky I'll buy anything that says Marvel on it. Because I'm probably gonna pick up this silly game. It's $30. It's nothing too. It's actually cheaper if you have a Prime account. Did you know?
Right.
Did you know if you have Amazon Prime, they'll give you 20% off any brand new game?
Really? I did not know that.
$20% off the pre-order, and 20% off for the first 2 weeks that it's off. The first 2 weeks that it's out. So it's something I can picture myself. And you know, it's not something you're going to be playing often, but
Right.
it's going to be enough. You know, just every once in a while, you stick it in, play some pinball, have some fun.
Oh yeah, there you go. That'll do it. But nothing beats the original. Like the
Oh,
original going there and playing.
oh, of course, yeah, totally.
So anyway, back to the pinball. My son decides he's gonna play, right? So he's playing the video game. He's playing the pinball machine, and he goes, "Dad, I got like 20. What was it? Like 9 million or something like that." Which is, I mean, it's not bad. I was like, for your first time playing it, that's not bad. 9 million. He goes, how much can you? He goes, let me watch you play. So I was like, all right.
Crap.
So I played one of these video games. I got like 9 million before I even lost my first ball.
There you go.
He's like, wow. And I was like 32. Wow. I think I finished with like 32 million or something like that. It was freaking unbelievable. I mean, there's times I can get up to 32 million on one ball.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's insane. So
but,
yeah, it's
and you also had an encounter at that place.
Oh yeah, this was scary, but yet I was shocked that I'm playing one of the old school games. I forgot which one I was playing. So I see out of the corner of my eye, because I have pretty good peripheral vision, I see two people, a man and a woman, looking at me. I had to be around, I'd say about maybe late 20s, maybe early 30s. I'm not really that sure. So, you know, so I didn't make anything of it because there was a lot of geeks up in there. Mm-hmm. So as I stop, I finish, and I'm looking, and I see this girl come up to me. I'm like, oh, great. I was like, I'm going to get hit on, like I always do. But, I go over, and I'm talking, whatever, and he goes, You're one of the guys from the Two Dudes podcast. He goes, your name is I think John Thomas. I was like, yeah. I was like, and you are? I'm thinking, okay, this is a girlfriend telling me that the baby's hers. I don't know. How the hell do I know?
And you're not like Facebook friends with this person?
Maury Povich scenario in my head. You're the father, you know, like that. So anyway, I goes, yeah, me and my boyfriend. I was like, okay, she has a boyfriend. That's good. I mean, she was average looking. She wasn't no drop dead gorgeous, big titty type girl. But
this poor girl's gonna listen to this episode and be like, "Oh God, why'd I meet her?"
Nah, she's a nice girl and whatever. And her boyfriend comes over and I'm talking to him, whatever. It's like, yeah. I was like, how did you find out about the podcast? They search all over the place for new podcasts and all that. So I was like, okay, this is cool. So I'm talking to him back and forth. I didn't want to make a spectacle of myself because you never know. You have groupies around you. I have no idea.
There you go.
So I'm talking to them for a little while, whatever, and they went on their merry way, and I went on my merry way. They asked, you know, that they love the podcast. They always listen to it, you know, the whole 9 yards. But the thing is that and after they left, I was like, did that just happen? I was like, yeah, I did. And then like I'm going back and forth, and I'm like totally in shock. I was in shock that somebody actually recognized me, and it wasn't a police officer. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't wanted by anybody.
Well, you were wanted by them. They wanted to meet you. I'm surprised they didn't ask for like a photo or an autograph or something.
That's what I was assuming, but I wasn't going to press the issue or anything like that. Yeah. If they said, can we have a photo? I was like, yeah, okay, do a selfie and whatever. Yeah. And sign an autograph or whatever. But they just went on there, or like sign her boob or anything like that. I don't know. But they just appreciated on the podcast and all that. It's a podcast that they really never heard of, except for like Howard Stern. Gotcha. But you know, it's off the walls. It's like basically us talking about anything and everything under the sun. Mm-hmm, so totally. she was happy about that. It was like, yeah, your guys are like very unique and all that. So if you guys are listening, we are giving you a shout out, people who I never got a chance to ask what your names were, but and a photograph or a selfie or anything like that. But thank you again for listening to our podcast.
You know, we
all 252 of you or 232. I don't know. I think we're down to 200. We're up to 232 downloads.
That's great.
That's awesome.
You know, we had an experience when it came down to the podcasting. Are you hearing an echo on me?
No, you're fine.
Okay, because I hear an echo. Oh, now I don't anymore. For some reason, I heard an echo on me. So
yeah, you got voices in your head again.
Oh, I hope it's not on the recording, but yeah. So obviously, we were selling the J&J podcast merchandise. My mom was wearing a shirt in a grocery store. I wasn't with her, but somebody actually came up to her and said, like, "Oh, I listened to the J&J podcast. It's very nice to meet you," which is kind of crazy. My mom called me up from the store and was like, "Somebody just recognized you from the podcast from my shirt."
Nice.
So I was going nuts. I was like, I wish I was there. I wish I was, I could have met the person. But just the fact that it even happened in general.
Yeah, you're like, wow, it's like people actually listen?
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, like, I see the numbers going up, but, like, I didn't know people, like it's hard to, like, you see the number, 230 or whatever number you just said.
Right.
Like, that's people actually listening to the show. Like, people actually listen to us talk. We're just two dudes. And people,
that's why it's called the Two Dude Podcast, dumbass.
But people actually give a shit about what we have to say. It's amazing.
Exactly. It's current events. It's everything known to man. Oh, excuse me. I just burped. Oh, wow. I have hamburgers today, Gail. Okay, good. She's not listening to whatever I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, just like we were married.
Wait, that could be happening, right?
Yeah, shut up. Shut up, please. Let me enjoy my divorceness.
If you like it, then you should put a ring on it.
Okay, shut up. Shutting up.
Don't give any ideas.
Don't worry,
right?
there might be an announcement in the near future. Just say that.
Oh,
snap. And I'm not telling you when it's going to be, you bastard. Because you'll annoy me just like my son.
Oh, your son's asking about that? He wants you to,
we asked him, I kid you not. And we go, like, Gail will come up to him and go, Joe, I was like, do you want me and Daddy to get married? Yeah. I was like, do you want Regina and Steve to get married? My ex-wife and her boyfriend. He's like, no. I was like, damn. That's freaking crazy.
Now, are you positive he's not saying the opposite to Regina?
I really don't think so.
Okay.
Because when he comes over here, he has a blast.
The only people that tell the truth in this world are children and drunk people.
Well, that's me.
There you go. You're like, I'm a little bit of both.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of both, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm the drunk one.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Podcast from the wedding, bro.
Oh, yeah, we'll do the podcast from the wedding. How's that, hon?
I'll be, like, off to the side somewhere with a table. I'll have Joe as, like, my guest host, and we'll be, like, sitting there, like,
I'll be coming
he's about to go in for the kiss, guys! Oh!
Do a live feed or something like that.
Oh, shit.
My whole entire family doing the conga line around the table.
Yeah.
And all that. Yeah. Yeah.
This is
also...
Wait, I'm going to be invited to your wedding, though, right?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
We'll see.
Whoa.
Well,
I'm your co-host.
Okay, fine.
Wow.
But it's going to be a throw-down, drag-out party. It's not going to be one of these prim and proper parties. It's going to be like most likely in the summer. You come dressed as you are. If anybody has a shirt and tie, they're getting thrown out.
There you go. All right, I like the sound of that.
Yeah, so,
I'd better be invited, though.
Yeah. Speaking of Yestercades, which is in Red Bank, right? I don't know if you ever watched this show called Cake Boss.
Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces of it.
So anyway, and for some strange reason, I was down there with somebody, and we had to go to Morgan Stanley down there, and I'm over there, and I see it, and I'm like, is this where the Cake Boss is? I was like, yeah, this is one of his places. I was like, wow. I was like, this is cool and whatever, right? So as we're driving, I recognize it. I was like, there it is. So I brought Joseph and Gail into it. I had to literally drag Gail out. She couldn't believe on the pastries, the cakes, you name it, was there.
Wow.
They had this, like, you ever see these cakes with like theme cakes, with like the kid's first birthday, they have it in thing, and they have the number one, they have like little cars on it and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Everything on that cake was edible.
Yeah, that's insane.
I was like, this thing had to stand about a good, well, I would say about maybe 2 feet high.
Wow.
I'm like, God only knows how much that cake will go for.
Yeah,
So,
I've never been to the one in Jersey. I've been to the Manhattan location. Which
yeah, I didn't know they had a Manhattan location until Gail said something about it.
Yeah, it's just called Cake Boss though. It's not the Carlos Bakery though.
Yeah, it says Carlos, whatchamacallit, Carlos Bake Shop or something like it, bakery or something like that. I feel bake shop or whatever it says. So yeah, I was surprised about that.
You know, one of the things I wanted to touch upon just really quickly. Have you ever seen the movie The Campaign with Will Ferrell and Zach Galifianakis?
No.
Okay, it is this election going on. It is this election. I swear. I feel like you guys got to watch this movie. It's called The Campaign. It came out like 3 or 4 years ago with Zach Galifianakis and Will Ferrell, and it's two guys running for I think it's like mayor of like a small town or something. It's not for president, but it's for it's like a small town thing. It's this campaign though going on right now though between Trump and Hillary. It's insane.
Oh God.
Oh man, it's something you gotta watch, dude.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So next thing on the list.
I don't know. Next thing on the list. You're on the list now. Yeah. Let me say, I don't know. You're young. You're young. But back in the day with like me and my sister and all that, we used to play it with a game called Punch Buggy.
Sure.
Which, if people don't realize this, they used to have Volkswagen Bugs. The old-fashioned Bugs, where the motor, I kid you not, the motor was in the back of the car.
Wow.
The motor was in the back and the trunk was in the front. And what we used to do was every time when a punch buggy, we used to call them because Herbie the Love Bug, you know that movie, right?
Yes, yeah, I've seen that.
Okay. So what we used to do is that we see it and we was hit the person next to us and say the color of the car, no punchbacks. So now, since the Beetle came back out, the Beetle's out now. Now, since I own a Beetle now, it's like Beetle mania all over the place.
Wow.
And I was like, damn. I was like, okay. So we're driving around, and all of a sudden, like between me and Gail, are like punching the crap out of each other because we see all these different cars. So my son just punches us for no apparent reason. He's like, punch buggy red, no punch backs. There is no punch buggy. There is no bug.
He doesn't understand that you actually have
no,
to
he
see...
doesn't. Yeah, but he does understand, but he just does it just for the hell of it. But he'll catch it before anybody else will.
Wow.
Pretty good. He's pretty good. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you and your brother used to do it or...
yeah, no, we still do it from time to time, actually.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I got to say, since I've gotten my license, I've been driving a lot more, so I haven't really been doing it. But I've certainly have done it before in the past.
And the funny thing is that if I know there's a car there, I was like, okay, there's a tan punch buggy like a half a mile down the line. I'm like, oh great. And then I'll hit her and she goes, where is it? I was like, it's right over there. You son of a bitch. And you know, all that fun stuff. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, this just in. The freaking you know. Well, oh yeah, I told you the Giants one, right?
Yeah, we said about that with the $1 coffee and everything.
We did that one. Oh,
yeah.
I didn't check it off on my list. Oh, also, I don't know if you heard this since you were out and about last night.
Sure.
That Dennis Byrd of the New York Jets died in a highway accident last night.
Really?
At the age of 50.
Wow.
If you ever knew Dennis Byrd, he was I think a defensive end for the Jets, and he suffered a spinal cord injury.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
And he wasn't able to walk or something like that. For some strange reason, I forgot how it went. He was able to walk.
Okay.
So on a highway, he was like totally. And of course, the person who was driving the other car was a 17-year-old on a highway. And he was probably texting, most likely, but we can't speculate on that. But he died of his. He was dead when he died on impact. So as soon as the crash happened, that was it. But he was 50 years old, and that just came up on the newsfeed like within like 7 minutes. Gail just told me. But yeah, kind of sad. Very sad. I like that guy.
And our thoughts and prayers are with him.
Of course. He was, he had his whatchamacallit, his number retired by the Jets.
Yeah.
He was a very, very good person. Speaking of that, well, let's stay on football for like a little while. They had, the Michigan Wolverines, right? The college football team.
Oh, I did not know, but okay.
Okay, Michigan Wolverines with Ruth Chris Steakhouse. It's also out in I think in the middle of Times Square. In Michigan, they had a promotion because Michigan was playing the Rutgers, New Jersey Rutgers of the Scarlet Knights, and so they said that as many as Michigan scores, how many points, you will get a 1% off every point that was scored.
Wow.
So if they scored like 10 points, you'll get 10% off your bill.
That's great.
All that, right? Guess what the final score was?
I mean, I already know, but you let the people know. You tell them.
The final score was 78-0.
Oh. Man,
that's 78%. That covers you almost close to 2 steaks you can get for almost for free.
Man, people must.
I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I was like, that shit just backfired.
After seeing that, how much more food would you order just to take home?
Oh, I don't even know. Well, there had to be a stipulation where everything was in-house, I would say. I would say it was in a house or whatever. So, not a 78% off. Oh my God, I think I would just fly to Michigan just for that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. We'll go broke on just traveling there. Yeah. So as we were looking at these tickets for UFC, they were like ridiculous, right?
Yeah, oh my God. When I was searching for tickets, I couldn't find anything cheaper than $600.
Yeah, $600.
They were supposedly offering tickets starting at $100. And
I think that was for outside the stadium.
I know. I said to myself, if a $100 ticket popped up, I would buy it right there on the spot. And then in my head, I was like, you know what? Conor McGregor is fighting. If I see one of the $250 tickets, I'll buy that. I'll go as high as $250 to go see Conor McGregor fight at the Garden, which I thought was a fair number.
Okay.
It was a high number, much higher than everything else I usually spend. But
right.
I thought, you know what? It's a once in a lifetime experience. It was like it's the best fight card UFC has had in a long time. The champion Conor McGregor is fighting, and now it's just not going to happen. So I got little Conor McGregor right here. He's a little upset.
Yeah, you and your poppets, I swear. You're gonna have me start doing that.
You should.
No, I'll stick to my I'll stick to my coffee mugs. Thank you much.
Which we gotta talk a little bit about coffee mugs and merchandise coming out soon.
Yeah, that'll be in future episodes.
Well, we can talk.
We are in the process of starting our own store. We're designing certain wear and all that. You know what would be good?
What would be good?
Young people, Two Dudes Podcast condoms.
Oh boy!
How about that? That would be freaking awesome.
So they would be green.
We could be in every single moment. We could be inside every single girl. Think about
it. Oh man!
No.
I
just got hit by a piece of paper.
I wouldn't know where to go to make them. I mean, I don't know. Would you know where to go? Would they be scented? I mean, like, how would this work?
I would try. Seriously, I would go out to Adam and Eve.
They can do stuff. Now, how would you know about that, John?
How do I know that, dude? I'm freaking 44 years old, or as my son would say, 45. But okay. You don't think I have these books and half the stuff I used to buy for my girlfriend? Seriously?
I don't know. I can tell you I've never been there.
I dabbled a little bit, yes.
Okay, fair enough. Do you want to elaborate further?
No, not really.
This isn't uncensored, uncut.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You walked right into this.
Yeah, I know. How about Two Dudes Podcast bikinis?
Once again, I wouldn't know where to go to make this stuff. As of right now, we are using Spreadshirt though to use
spread legs. What?
Oh man!
Oh, you said Spreadshirt. Okay, I thought you said something else.
We are using.
It was giving me a look like you got to be effing kidding me.
Oh, I mean, ask her what her thoughts are on Two Dudes Podcast condoms.
How do you like Two Dudes Podcast condoms, hon?
You really want me to answer you?
This is an uncensored podcast.
You're a dumbass.
She called me a dumbass, John.
Oh boy!
When we get this podcast, we might have to look for another co-host. Either I'm gonna be sent to jail, or she's gonna kick my ass and throw me over the balcony.
Oh man!
But I don't know what.
We are using, as of right now, we are using a great company named Spreadshirt for all of our merchandise. We're talking about T-shirts, hoodies, winter hats, coffee mugs, and I'm not sure what else, but we're working in
condoms.
That might be through a different vendor.
Limited edition.
They
signed. No.
Every condom comes with a little hole poked in it. It'll be like a joke.
Oh, that is wrong. That is wrong.
I've thought about doing that. I want to see. I've thought about going on eBay and going like CVS, buy like a box of condoms, take each condom and just take like a little tiny pin and just put through each and every single one of them. And then so when people buy condoms from me on eBay, they would get pregnant. That would be like I feel like that would be the ultimate practical joke.
Yeah, the ultimate practical jokes. You'll realize that 9 months later.
It would be a great payoff, though. I really
You know what? Do this. Submit that to the Impractical Jokers and see what happens.
The negative reviews would just start coming in 9 months later. Got my girlfriend pregnant. Fuck off, you little shit. It's like...
Yes, you are the father.
I feel like that would be a really funny prank.
That would be... Oh, my God. That would be freaking hilarious. Yeah, but I was just popping up. I mean, Gail just... gym. Got a new gym membership and all that.
Oh, to where?
And yeah, it's Wow Fitness.
Oh, I never heard of it.
It's called Workout World.
Okay,
shortness.
I never heard of them before. I don't think we have one of them out here.
Yeah, I don't think you do. We have. I think it's a New Jersey thing.
Gotcha.
Actually, coming around by us, they're gonna actually build a LA Fitness by us.
Okay, yeah, that's what I have.
Yeah, that's what you and your father have and your mother. I know that.
Yeah,
but
Yeah,
Yeah.
great hot tubs in it.
Oh, great hot tubs. You're only there for the hot tubs. All right.
Planet Fitness though is the absolute worst though. Okay, they have a
Really?
well, they have a thing of Tootsie Rolls as you walk in,
Of course. You didn't know that?
and then they have like they in the morning they have bagels, and then they have like
True.
pizza, and then they have Pizza Fridays.
Yeah, you are right because I was a
It's like,
member
what
of
the
Planet.
It's like, what the fuck? I'm like, it's the perfect. You get fat people in. The sales points are you get pizza on Fridays. I mean, like, that's
That's
fucked
why they
up.
say no judgment zone.
Yeah, no judgment zone my ass. You mean your people? They'll go
I
there
used
all
to-
week, and then they'll just eat pizza there on Fridays, and then they just keep gaining weight, and that way, that's how you do it.
Yeah. Well, to tell you the truth, the only bright spot about Planet Fitness, they were open by me for 24 hours. So that means when I used to get out of work from the school, I would go straight to the gym at like 11, 12 o'clock at night
Uh-huh.
and like work out till like almost 2 in the morning.
Okay.
That was the only advantage. And then they had like, the massage chairs and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, it's then they have like the steam rooms and like it's like a luxury zone.
Yeah, basically. I was in before all that, I was in Retro Fitness.
Okay. Now, as a College of
That
Staten Island
one is-
student, apparently I get like a membership there for free, but I never used it.
What, Retro?
Yeah, apparently if I just show my CSI ID, my college ID, I get in
Right.
for free. I've never used them before though.
Oh,
I
okay.
have LA.
Yeah, that's basically more for muscle-bound morons.
I see.
Yeah, they're like physically fit type people and all that. I know a couple of my friends are into retro, so that's pretty good. But I was ready to join, and the good thing about WoW is they have a whole bunch of classes
Okay.
that Gail's actually looking at. She just did a cycling class. Oh my God! She told me that her ass is hurting like you wouldn't believe it. It's freaking crazy.
Yeah, those bikes are
I was
uncomfortable.
like, dude, no, I ain't driving because my knee kind of acts up when it wants to, so that's going to be too much pressure on my legs. That's for sure.
Totally.
Yeah.
I wanted to touch upon one thing. I want to give just a huge shout out to Max Def Productions. They are the production team behind the show that I'm on, Video Love, and
Okay.
I'm really happy because I've been doing this now for a long time, and they actually decided they're going to start paying me. Because I just got my first check in the mail. Thank God. I'm the only person in history who can figure out how to make money by watching music videos. It's amazing.
And you're not scamming anybody.
I'm not scamming anybody. I'm making television.
I know.
And
I know some people that do scamming.
I was shocked by the amount though, because they had sent me an email a couple of weeks back, saying that they wanted to send me something for all my work, and so I was thinking it was just going to be like promotional material. You know what I mean? I thought,
Right.
I thought like a T-shirt or something along, maybe a DVD, something along of those natures, because I had done this last season too, and I didn't get paid. And then
Right.
I checked the mail yesterday, and there was a check made out to me, and I'm gonna get it framed too because it says paid talent on it, and so this was the first time I ever been paid for something that I've done in my field for what I want to do. Now I'm technically a professional. And I don't know if I want to say how much I got paid, but
No, don't say that.
it was
Now I'm going to hit you up for some goddamn money.
it was a ton more than I ever thought it would be.
1995?
19. You mean more than $20?
Yeah, more than $20.
A lot more than $20.
All right. Well, you got the first round of wings and the first round of drinks.
I can afford a lot more than wings with this money.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I gotta say,
Listen, can you cover my Discover? It's only like $2,000.
not that much.
Then you're no good to me.
So it's somewhere between $20 and $2,000.
Oh gee, thanks. That gives me a long thing.
I'll send you a message. I'll send
Don't
you a
tell
message.
any of your female friends,
Oh no, hell no.
because they'll be hitting you up for money.
I posted a picture, but I blocked out the amount. I'll tell you because I don't care. But this was
Good,
just
because I know where you live.
right there. You go. That's how much just for.
That's it.
For watching
Well, that's
music
good.
videos.
That's good for like. Okay, now you're doing 2 plates of wings and 2 rounds of drinks. When we hook up for whatchamacallit.
Hey, look.
When we hook up for UFC.
Hey, look. I gotta say, I think it's pretty good money. For number one, they didn't tell me I'd be getting paid. I was doing it for free, and now to just pay me.
Now imagine if you did get paid and they told you, and look how much of a better job you could probably did.
Yeah, I mean, I only wonder how much money they're actually making from this, because if they're paying me that much, because I didn't think I was going to get paid anything. I wonder how much the show is making.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well,
So,
didn't you say like is there something like that? Didn't you say it was going overseas?
yeah, the show's all over the place, all over.
Oh, okay.
It's all over the world except for the United States, unfortunately. United States and
Oh yeah,
Canada.
that's what you were telling me. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And what made me happy is that it kind of made it a little bit more real for my family, because like all this time, like they know, like, oh yeah, I'm on a TV show, but they never really took it any serious because they couldn't watch it and I wasn't getting paid for it. If anything, it really didn't. It didn't feel any real to them because
Right.
because of that. And now that I got this check, now that I actually been paid, like they're like, holy
Right.
shit, craziness.
Exactly.
So I was just really happy that happened. I could not believe it. I was so happy. The fact that they would do that. So I just want to give a huge shout out to Max Def Productions. If you ever want to do any kind of television work, these guys are the real deal. They are the people to work with. They are the best.
You should have told me that. I could have did a virtual reality show with all the crap that I've been going through for the last couple of years. I mean, we could have made a ton of money.
I mean, that depends if they would pick it up, but
oh, trust me, they would pick it up. This is like real world meets golly knows Oz or some shit like that. Orange meets the New Black shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So with the money that you made, what are we gonna do with this UFC crap? Where are we gonna hook up?
Oh man, I don't know. Because
I was thinking about now, how long do you think the main event's gonna go for? That's what I'm saying.
Well, they're gonna.
What time does it usually gets on?
Oh, what time it usually comes on? McGregor usually doesn't get on until around midnight, 12:30, but sometimes even 1 a.m. That's when it usually. That's when it usually starts.
Wow! Holy shit!
Yeah.
No, but there's a This is going to be the first. What I would say is that this is like the first. 30-16. Go Dallas! With how much time? Fourth quarter, 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Just going to the 2-minute warning, which I like. Romo who? Who's Tony Romo? I don't know who that fucking bastard is. Always gets hurt. You touch him, he gets hurt. Yes. Yeah, I would say because if I come out to Staten Island and meet with you and certain other people.
What do you mean, certain other people? What does that mean?
Your friends that you met at the comedy show.
Oh God, yeah, that's right. I still have to talk about that. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Oh man, so last night I was over at Broadway Comedy Club in Manhattan. Holy.
Actually, tell you the truth, I didn't know. I knew that you probably said this on the last podcast, or you told me. I didn't know you were in New York. That's why I was like, oh shit. I was like, I thought you were at the Looney Bin.
No. I was in Manhattan, Broadway Comedy Club. Oh my God. Okay, so I've never been to this club. I don't really look at Broadway Comedy Club as like a top-notch comedy club. And you can really judge that by... Now, John, have you been to comedy clubs before?
Yes, I've been to Caroline's.
Been to Caroline's?
The one on, what is it, Avenue or Broadway?
There's only one Caroline's.
Yeah, the one on Broadway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it on Broadway?
Yeah, it's on Broadway. It's right there in Times Square.
Yeah. That's why I went to go see Brian Regan.
Oh, okay, yeah. He'll be at the St. George Theater in Staten Island.
Yeah, and I think he's playing the Count Basie too in Red Bank.
It's yeah. So when you step into a club like Caroline's, when you go into any club really, one of the first things you see is like the famous comedians that have performed there in the past.
Yeah.
Now this would be something if this was like a new place, I would understand of the low quality amount of people that they were promoting as like, oh my God, this person performed there. So like you go to Caroline's, you see Louis C.K., you see Joy Behar, you see Anthony Jeselnik, Amy Schumer, Andrew Dice Clay, the biggest of the big.
Right.
I walked into Broadway Comedy Club. First person I see is Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh my God.
If this is your first person you want to promote, is Rosie O'Donnell performing at your club. And it didn't get better from there because they had like five pictures of Rosie O'Donnell, a couple of other people who I've never even seen before, and I watch a lot of stand-up comedy.
Right.
So if I don't know them, if I can't even look at them and have any clue who they are, these people, they're not famous. And then the only other person I recognized was, and I'm not joking, Dustin Diamond, who plays Screech on Saved by the Bell.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Wow.
Oh God. So as soon as I saw Rosie O'Donnell and fucking Dustin Diamond, who got arrested last year for stabbing somebody at a bar, and he wrote that stupid fucking book about the other Saved by the Bell cast members, I was not too impressed, I got to admit. And then, where am I? God. Okay, so basically, my friend Darren Joseph, he's a great stand-up comedian, and he's trying to make himself, as part of the. He wants to, get booked at clubs and stuff, and this is one of the way you have to do it. So he got signed on to what's called a bringer show. And if you're friends with comedians, you already know what this is because you've already been to a few of them. John, as soon as I start doing comedy, you're going to have to start coming out to these shows. Trust me.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So yeah, what a bringer show is it's exactly what it sounds like. A person will review your material. If they like what you got, they'll sign you on to a show. But the catch is you can only perform if you get X amount of people to come see you. So what you would do is the people who are coming to see you, when they would buy their tickets, you would say, oh, I'm here to see Darren Joseph, or I'm here to see Sal Colatonado, or whoever. I'm here to see John Madigan. And they would write down, and they'd do like little tallies. And so in this case, he had to get 7 people to come for him. And these are paying people, not like 7 guests. These are 7 people who have to pay for admission and 2 drink minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was one of the lucky 7, and, it's all good, we're friends. What I didn't know, though, and this pissed me off a little bit, it was a contest, and the winner would get, like, booked at another show at the club, Mm-hmm. There would be, like, an opening act for, like, a bigger name. So my friend was one of the people there. What I did not know was that there were 25 comedians performing that night.
Oh.
No intermissions, no breaks. 25 comedians, one by one. Oh my. And it's as brutal as it sounds. At first, it's really funny. But after a while, you want to hang yourself. And coming up to the stage next, it's like, and you can tell that unless the person was really funny, they weren't going to get any laughs because people just wanted to go home at a certain point,
Right, yeah.
I mean, imagine you got 25, these are not 25 of the greatest comedians. These are 25 people who are trying to make it in this world,
Right.
It was brutal. As soon as my friend got on, and he went on like number 12 or number 13, something like that. I wanted to just leave, but I was with other people who I love, and they stayed for the entire show. I would have just
Right.
walked the fuck out, but nobody was really doing that. I guess it's disrespectful, but oh my god, it was brutal. So
That
it
was brutal.
cost me $40 for the night. They advertised it as $15 to get in, but when I got there, it turned out to actually be $20. I'm like, all right, whatever. You know, my friend's performing. I don't want to make a big deal about it. You know what I mean? I don't want to.
Right.
I don't want to cause any issues with somebody else performing. You know.
Right.
So paid the $20 to get in, and then it was $8 for non-alcoholic drinks, and then of course more for alcoholic. So of course I'm buying sodas. You know, I'm not buying. So $8 for a Diet Coke where it's filled up with all ice and shit.
Right.
And you had to buy 2 of them. So did that,
Right.
and oh god, I can rant about this place forever. 25 comedians is a little much. You can't. I would never.
Yeah, it would be.
I can't. But John,
Yeah.
you'll be going through that when I start doing comedy.
Oh yeah, make sure I get all liquored up before I go.
Hey, look! If you can buy whatever liquor you want.
No, I'm getting liquored up before I go, and then
Just-
do the 2-drink minimum.
You know,
So it doesn't matter. I'll be totally passed out probably by the time.
Just be like, oh, I'm putting it on John Madigan's tab. Just put it on his tab.
Yeah,
Just...
yeah, there you go. That'll do it. Now you'd never hear from me again. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. What have you heard anything on Facebook or? And I know it's been down south. People dressing up like clowns.
Yes. Oh my God, we had 2 of them here.
Really?
Did you have any problems where you were?
No, but my son was kind of concerned about that.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, it's not anywhere around here. Calm down. It's, I don't know. What are they doing? What are they scaring people or
They're scaring
murdering
people. They're scaring people. They're robbing them. These are not fun clowns. They're.
I'm sorry. I can't take a guy who's robbing me in a clown suit. I can't take him freaking serious. Unless he has a cyanide pie or something like that. Like the Joker from Batman or something like that. I can't take that serious. I'm sorry. I don't want to see Bozo come up to me. What, are you going to hit me with your goddamn fucking clown shoe or something like that?
Yeah.
The hell is.
But
now, if you were dressed up like Chucky, then we have a problem.
Yeah, it's a little.
Or it, or something like that. Clowns Gone Wild or something like that. That's ridiculous. But my son was kind of concerned about that, but that was fallen by the wayside right now. So he's done with it.
But we had 2 of them. Yeah, we had 2 of them over here. One of them by the Great Kills train station in Staten Island. The other one was in the mall parking lot. I don't know if it was the same guy, but there were definitely 2 clown sightings on Staten Island. They were robbing people, taking people's money, scaring people, scaring kids. Some of them, this wasn't in Staten Island, but they're trying to like lure kids into like the wooden areas, and they're raping them, and like it's terrible.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh my God, these pieces of shit! Let's go clown hunting. I want to go clown hunting. Damn it!
Yeah, let's get some joy buzzes.
Me and you, let's go out. We get a couple like BB guns or something, and we just start going fucking clown hunting.
Yeah, there you go. That'll do it.
Yo, fuck the circus. Fuck the circus. Yeah, let's just fuck these people up. I'm down.
Hey, I'm down with OPP.
You down with OPP? Yeah, you know me.
Oh,
man.
I got this thing. I mean, what was it? Last Monday? Last Monday, I come into work, which is ShopRite. Not ShopRite. What the? Acme. And I'm like, okay, this is cool. I walk in. And it's around like maybe about maybe 10 to 10. So I go in, nobody's there yet. Okay, cool. Half the load's broken down, no big deal. All of a sudden, no one's showing up to work. I'm like, okay. They said one person calls out, right? I was like, okay, one person calls out. Then all of a sudden, this other kid comes in, a new kid. He's like, where's 3 other people? I was like, well, one called out, and I don't know where the other 2 are. So basically, they're MIA.
Right.
So I was like, great. We're trying to do this whole freaking load by ourselves, which is totally impossible. I text my boss, and just to make a long story even tolerable, go and he comes in. I tell him the whole situation. He's like, he couldn't believe it, whatever. So he goes, can you stay late? I was like, okay, I'll stay. I started at 10. I didn't leave till 8 in the morning. So what happened was I wound up doing pet food. After my aisles, I go do pet food, right? Okay. Oh my God. Now, you got cats and you got dogs, all right? The cat food, oh my freaking goddamn God. They will have, no joke, one flavor, like liver and cheese or something like that, but made 4 different goddamn ways.
Right.
What does the cat know? The cat knows it's food.
Right, of course.
I'm looking at this. I'm like, about 7 cases of dog food, but I have 40 cases of canned cat food. Really? Wow. Are you fucking kidding me? It's ridiculous.
It's insane.
It's ridiculous. This is the reason why I don't like cats.
Right.
And they're sons of a bitches.
I don't like cats either. I want a dog really bad. In fact, this came up. I was at my grandparents' house today in Brooklyn.
Right.
This came up. I want a dog really bad. My mom she's allergic, but we can get a hyperallergenic dog, you know. And so, and she's like, well, John, she's like, you don't do enough work out of the house. And I was just like, okay. I'm like, if I promise to do more work around the house, will you get me a puppy? And she's like, because I said, I'm like, I'm willing to make a handshake agreement right now, you know? And then she's like, well, you're busy all the time. I'm like, yeah, but like, you know, it's like, I'll do it though. I'll make it work. Like, because I want a puppy. And she won't go for it. She would not shake my hand when I was willing to do it.
See, people say that. I'll tell you right now, people say that and all that, and it's good for like a month, 2 months, and all of a sudden somebody gets super busy or something like that, and your mother or your father or something taking out the dog. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot. It's like having another kid. Just, you know, you got to put everything into it. Now, when it comes to getting the dog shots, bringing the dog to the vet, dogs are not cheap.
Yes, that is true.
Get him a fish. Get a fish. True. When it dies, you just flush him down the toilet and go buy another one.
Right.
I mean, I'm telling you, Gail already knows that I want a dog. Okay. I want a dog, but schedules, we can't make that shit work, and it's too much money. You know, because you got to buy the shots, you got to get this, you got to get that. There's a lot of stuff that you don't realize. And you get a hungry puppy, you're in deep shit.
Oh, yeah.
You better pray to God that he eats dry dog food. If he eats that canned shit, forget about it.
Right.
Having cans all over the goddamn place. And then you got to toilet train the dog. And, it's crazy. And do you have a yard?
Yeah, we have a backyard.
Oh, okay. Then you can then you got to pick up the dog shit and all that. It happens. You gotta take the good with the bad. Mostly, if you have the room and all that, yeah, I would say go for it. If I had a backyard, there would be no doubt about it. I would have a dog.
Okay.
I would have.
Yeah, we got a backyard. We also have a deck. The dog would have plenty.
Do you want the dog to shit on the deck?
No, we have. My uncle has a dog, and she's always like running around on the deck and everything. She's always like, she loves it.
All right.
Every dog's their own person.
Yeah. Well, I had this dog. God knows. I think the dog that Joseph has is like 11 now. So he's on his way out. But he'll still try to attack the squirrel. It'll be ridiculous. His dog, man, he was pure black. Oh my God, he was because now you hear him bark. He's got that 70-year-old, 80-year-old talk like with the bark and all that. So
I got you.
it's crazy. Yeah. So
Did we have anything else?
yeah. I think I covered everything here.
Yeah.
We did Comic-Con and all that. Are
Uh,
they extending Comic-Con now?
No, they're making the Javits Center bigger.
Really?
Yeah, by
Wow,
30
more cons.
by 30,000 feet.
30,000 feet. Oh my God, that would be crazy.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah,
gonna
like I
happen.
said, the only time I go to the Javits Center is with whatchamacallit, with going to see the car show.
Okay.
But we don't know if that's going to happen next year since Gail's moving.
Where's Gail moving
Gail's
to?
moving downtown. Downtown,
Okay.
like by the World Trade Center.
So why
we'll
wouldn't
see.
why wouldn't it happen then? You're still in Manhattan.
Well, you know what? It's like with her, it was like right down the block.
Right.
Where does she work? You know where she works. And you know, I don't know. I mean, but like I told her, I was like, we do it, we got to do it like as soon as it opens.
Right,
As
sure.
soon as the car show opens, we got to go. We can't go in the afternoon because then it gets too crowded. I wasn't feeling it last year because it was too crowded. I can't get to any of the cars and all that. And plus I was dumbass freaking starving too. So,
and
but it was a little bit easier because we went. She was living at Staten Island at the time, so I just drove to Staten Island, stayed there for the weekend, and then we went to the Javits Center.
Gotcha.
So now it's the other way around, where I actually met her and all that, and we got there in the afternoon, which really just. Oh God!
Whoa, what's that?
Yeah, that's whatchamacallit. That was another credit card company that actually tries to get money from me.
Oh, put him on the podcast.
No, I can't put him on the podcast. It's one of these freaking whatchamacallit recordings.
Call him back.
Put him on the podcast.
Let's get to a person. Let's put him on the podcast.
I don't have anybody. Oh, let's see. Where's Joe? Oh, it's 8:48. Hold on for a second. Let me see something. Hold on. Wait one second.
7:48.
Oh, 7:48. I'm looking at goddamn John's clock in the back of the wall that he hasn't even fucking changed yet.
Why? Why are you look all the way back there? I don't get it. Oh, I can't even point. There you go.
Because it annoys the crap out of me. It annoys me.
Wait, call up the credit card company. I want to talk to them.
I'm not going to call up the credit card company. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Hold on.
Who are you calling?
Joe.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. No, it's not. His phone's not on vibrate. Answer the damn phone, woman. I mean, man. It's probably texting his girlfriend.
Oh, well, he's gonna...
Why? Guess what you're on?
What?
You're on the podcast with John.
Hey, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. We're
You're on the
live now.
podcast, right?
You're being phoned in.
Wait, give me a second.
Okay.
Ready?
All right. Now he's gonna be streaming us on YouTube.
Oh God. Well, actually, that might not be the best idea because it's actually on a tape delay. So like he's seeing like a minute before. So and then you're gonna hear it in the background.
All right, Joe, what's going on?
Nothing.
All right, what are you doing? You listening to us?
Yeah, it says it's live.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, he's on now. I just got the notification.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah.
You can hear. That's what I was talking about.
It's only on a 2-second delay.
Yeah. So you got to tell him to shut off the volume. You got to tell him to
No, lower the volume on the TV.
because now we can hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, are you surprised?
Huh?
Are you surprised?
Yeah.
Cool. Is there anything that you want to tell John? what's the big thing that you have that you got online for?
What?
What are you on now? What type of social media are you on now?
YouTube.
I know you're on YouTube, but what type of
Oh yeah, Facebook.
he's
Okay.
on Facebook
Oh, very cool.
and Instagram.
Very nice. Oh, that's really
Yeah,
cool, dude.
and on Instagram, right, Joe?
Yeah.
Nice.
So
You know, this is our first phone in.
what's
Wait.
going on?
You still there, Joe?
Yeah.
Nice. So what are you up to now?
I'm just watching TV, which is the podcast.
Oh, okay. Let me let you go because I thought this would be a good idea. This is I decided to do this. John didn't know what we were doing.
Bye.
Okay, see you later, Joe.
Alrighty. Peace out, bro. Yeah, that was nice. Good for him.
That was
So
freaking
you guys, what? Was he not allowed to have Facebook, or what happened with that?
No, but what happened was I don't know what transpired to have him because a person that he likes in school, she has Instagram.
Okay.
So he got his own Instagram, and now he's on Facebook too, and she has Facebook.
Okay. All right.
Now
Well,
he's
good for
starting to
him.
realize that now he's using his phone more often, which is a good thing.
Okay. But now,
Yeah.
now the battery's gonna drain from just being on social media all day.
No, he's not that type. Like he will take his phone to school, but he won't use it until he gets on the bus.
Right.
And that's
right.
when he texts his mother and tells him that he's on the bus.
I see.
I know that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a little spur of the moment thing, which
All right.
we like.
Good for him.
Oh, by the way, all my Dallas Cowboy fans, they did win. Sorry, Packer
They-
fans.
They did.
30-16.
Oh, nice. And
Yeah.
by the way, I do want to mention that next week I might be guest starring on another podcast called The Slant. For one episode, I might be a guest on the show. One of my good friends, Sal Colatonado, he's on The Slant. He said he may need me to be on with him next week. So check that out. It might happen. It might not happen. I don't know yet.
Now, what type of genre is it? What's the purpose of the
Oh,
slant?
it's a comedy roundtable. It's just consistent comedy. Everybody kind of making fun of each other. They talk about stories that's going on. Great. I did the podcast once before and had a.
Oh yeah, I think I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But so I might be doing that next week. So definitely check that out if I'm on. I don't
Yeah.
know. Do you have any plans coming up, John?
Let me think. Well, Gail's going up to Connecticut this weekend, so I'll be home by myself with well, I'll have the tail with me tomorrow. That just for Saturday.
Oh, you poor thing.
Yeah, poor thing. Whatever. And then I don't know what I'm going to wind up doing. Hopefully, doing a podcast if my co-host actually shows up on time.
Okay, I'm sorry.
2:00 in the morning, you want to do a podcast? I'm like half blitzed out of my brain, and I'm passed out.
I'm ready. Oh man! Next week I will be at Madison Square Garden this Tuesday night for Amy Schumer, and then come on down to the Gramercy Theater. Art of Anarchy is performing on October 27th. Yeah, at the Gramercy Theater in Manhattan, October 27th is going to be the debut show of Art of Anarchy. It's John and Vince Vada on guitar and drums, Disturbed bassist John Moyer, former Guns N' Roses guitarist Bumblefoot, and the lead vocalist is Scott Stapp from Creed. I'm going to be with all of them. I'm actually going to be helping building the stage and shit. So come on down to that show. It's going to be a hell of a time. VIP meet and greet tickets are already sold out, and regular tickets are almost sold out. So you definitely want to get your tickets today. It's going to be a great time.
And just for, please make your opinions known on Two Dudes Podcast Facebook page that John Madigan should hook up his co-host with a VIP pass.
Okay. I told you I don't have that. Okay. I don't. It's not like I don't even have the passes
Give me a
myself.
girl mission ticket for all I care. I don't care.
I don't. I'm telling you, if I had tickets to give away, I have other friends that are hitting me up for tickets, and I'm telling them I can't get it. I got a friend, my good friend Ben Scardo. He's in a band called Deja Gravy. Definitely check them out.
Deja Gravy?
Deja Gravy. It's a sick fucking
Wow, we gotta
band.
get him on podcast. Just
He's
the name alone.
He's a great guy. I love him to death. He's got a Bumblefoot tattoo. This guy, Bumblefoot from Guns N' Roses, he's got a Bumblefoot tattoo, and he wants in. He wants to meet Bumblefoot. I'm telling him, like, dude, I cannot, I don't have access to tickets. I can't do this shit. Trust me, if I can bring people in, I would. Trust me.
Use your charisma, like how you get all the ladies.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, that's me. Sorry.
There you go.
Try to, see what you can work. All right, I have faith in you.
I'm telling
I
you,
have
man,
faith.
I am telling you the God's honest truth. Why would I lie? If I could get you tickets, I would. I promise.
You're never gonna live this down. You know that, right?
The tickets are only $25. Okay, you can spare it. Okay,
And scale that.
throw another tastefully simple party. Come on, you can do this.
It's really simple party.
Get me more parties.
Get on more parties.
Nothing.
Just have to post more on the web.
I'm sure you make more than $25 a party. Come on, you can spare it.
Yeah, please. That's crazy.
You were gonna spend $100 on UFC tickets, but since that didn't happen, you can put that money towards Art of Anarchy tickets.
Yeah, it's called bills, John. Bills. You know that?
Yeah, dude.
car payment.
Yeah, I got car payments and car insurance, and my insurance is through the roof because I'm under the age of 25.
Yeah. Bastard.
Okay, I'll tell you this. My car insurance is almost the amount of my car payment.
Oh my God! Shit. Well, who do you have?
Geico!
Oh, Geico. Wow. Okay.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'll say it straight out. I pay $250 a month for my car payment. I have to pay $200 a month. I have to pay $200 a month for car insurance.
Damn. That's crazy. That's insane.
Pissed me
Okay,
off.
you can guilt trip on me. That's okay. That's okay. With bills and stuff like that. But I can. I'm older than him. When I was his age.
What?
When I was your age, I was getting trashed. And, well, actually, 21. No, I wasn't getting trashed yet. That was 23.
Okay.
That was 23 when I used to go out and not come home.
I haven't been trashed yet. I don't plan on getting trashed anytime soon.
Don't worry, UFC 205, baby.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that at another time and figure out where we're gonna hook up. Either we'll hook up in SI with my chauffeur, my transportation coordinator, or you can actually come out here and crash at my house.
Yeah, we'll figure out what we're doing.
I think the Buffalo Wild Wings is going to be opening up by us. I mean, we could go to the Monmouth Mall and do it.
Yeah,
because they got a big Buffalo Wild Wings over there.
We'll figure out what we're doing. Yeah, totally.
All right. So what are we rolling on? Well, you have 5 after 7. I got 8 o'clock.
We have we're about an hour and 15. So this is a good time to end the podcast. Guys, thank you so much for listening to another episode of Two Dudes Podcast. Please be sure to subscribe to the show. You get every episode downloaded straight to your phone, tablet, or computer the second we post it. And it's all free. We're on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Please tell your friends. Follow us on Twitter at 2dudes_podcast. That's the number 2dudes_podcast. Please look us up on Facebook, facebook.com/2dudespodcast. We're on Spreaker. And leave us a 5-star review on iTunes. And if you don't like it, then don't do shit.
And don't forget to if you like us, put the hashtag get John Thomas a free ticket.
There you go. Yeah, but don't tweet it to me. Tweet it to at Art of Anarchy. Tweet it to them.
Yeah, there you go. Tweet it to Anarchy, and then they're gonna like, who the hell is this guy?
Yeah, live podcast from the 2 dudes from the Art of Anarchy show.
Who the hell is the 2 Dudes podcast?
Like, fuck these guys.
Oh, speaking of 2 dudes, I think we should do what was it? Tank tops for the summer. Yeah.
Yeah, I
For the summer, not now. But then again,
that would be
my son will wear a tank top in the winter.
That would be a really funny ad, just us two and 2 dudes tank tops, but it's outside. It's just fucking winter. It's winter outside. It's snowing. You know, we're freezing our balls off. You know, that would be funny as shit.
That's true. No, yeah, you know, just listen to us. Give us a 5-star review.
Yeah.
Tell us what you like, what you don't like, what you want us to cover. That could be on Twitter or Facebook. You know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully another fun-filled episode will be Saturday. Are we looking at Saturday maybe?
I gotta see what the calendar says. We'll either
yes, I know because you're full of important events on the weekends.
All right,
really
Saturday looks free as of right now.
Really? Let me hold on. Let me look at my calendar. Hold on. Let me look at my calendar. Yeah, I'm free. I'm free.
There you go.
Gail's not here, so I gotta try to fend for myself.
Yeah,
oh, good.
We'll either record it sometime this week or record it on Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for listening to another episode of 2 Dudes Podcast, and we'll see you next week.
Okay, guys. Peace.
Peace.